paid for this. You want to be here. This is where you want to be.
You're paying $18,000 to be treated like this for what? For what? To prove what to who? They're just salespeople. They're the Gary V's. Look at this. What is wrong with people? What are we doing? Whose dad is this? Whose dad is here? The Harley Davidson wasn't enough. The guy had to go to alpha male boot camp. It's just sad that that person who pays the $18K to go do this, they have no one in their life to provide them with confidence. They have no structure at home. They have no support system. They have to go pay $18,000 to feel like they're a man. Yeah, but so a bunch of grown-ass men are paying $18,000 for what exactly? For what are they paying for? What are they getting out of this? Is it self-satisfaction, or is it helping them to prove something to someone, their father who left to go get cigarettes? No daddy? A bunch of men with no daddy syndrome? Their wives' boyfriends don't like them? Is that what's going on here? The people behind this they're called Modern Day Night Project. Now, I have here on the screen, there's a couple people talking about these guys, like Jake Doolittle. This guy should be in this program. For him, I mean, look at this beautiful young specimen. Jake Doolittle should be in this alpha program, okay? Jake Doolittle could probably use a little bit of alpha in his life, okay? Same thing with, we got Ethan. Ethan is online. Another guy who could probably actually, unless you're Ethan is online or Jake Doolittle, you probably shouldn't pay $18,000 for some military style boot camp to prove how much of a man you are, or whatever the fuck is going on here. But for these two people, the first two to come up, I just thought it was funny. Like, these guys actually probably should go do that. That would probably be worth their money. All right, guys. This is their YouTube channel, which honestly is not that big. It has about 6,000 subscribers. And it's the MDK Project, the Modern Day Night. Everything about this is so cringe, dude. This is like my kids left me with their mom, and my ego is hurt. My mama don't think I'm a man. My daddy caught me wearing a dress when I was 12. That's the energy I get from the people who pay for this. Okay? If you really want to prove your schnuff, and you want to prove how much of it, just go join the military, get paid to do it. Wasn't this really talked about like a few years back? Yeah, but it's coming up again. No, this is a different project. And I'm looking into it right now with you guys, because I think, honestly, guys, you want to know a secret? I think it's not just me who's struggling to find like things that are interesting to talk about. I think it's like a problem for a lot of creators. So I think a lot of shit's being recycled. I'm seeing a lot of people do different things because the drama just ain't good right now, man. The drama just is not good, dude. Commentary drama people are not eating well right now, dude. But their shorts are the they're just I get out your gat, dude. Dude. They're not even that big. Like, this is kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel. Like, the videos talking about these guys are more popular. Like, they're getting more views than the guys themselves. But let's check this out. This is the first clip that they post. Like, this is what you're paying. Keep in mind, that's the part of it where I'm like, as we watch these, it's like, keep in mind, you're paying $18,000 to be treated like this for what? For what? To prove what to who? To do for what?
Punch in your soul right now, gentlemen.
Paid for this. You want to be here. This is where you want to be. Put your head down or quit. Put your head down or quit.
Get it back.
Put your head down or quit. You know what? Stand up. Stand the fuck up.
Hey, don't break your chain.
What the fuck is wrong with people, dude? Like, what is wrong with people? What are we doing? Whose dad is this? Whose dad is here? Whose dad is here? The Harley Davidson wasn't enough. The guy had to go to alpha male boot camp.
Punch in your soul right now.
Why would you pay for this? Like, I genuinely, someone tell me. I see all these people like, oh, this and that, and then you have these fucking soy tubers, like the people we mentioned prior, who are just going to be like, toxic masculinity. It's toxic masculinity. But like, what is going on here? What is going on here?
People who are hating, negative, who are gossipy, who will shit on other people, their locus
Me.
Of control is external, meaning they feel like, oh man, my life is this way because external things happened. People that are actually builders of other people, their locus of control is internal. Like, I'm in charge of what happens to me. The outcome is in my hands. People who are hating,
This is nothing.
negative.
This is nothing. This is like every other alpha fucking self-helper on the internet, dude. What is it? There's nothing. Just verbal diarrhea. He's not saying
Who are
anything.
gossipy, who will shit on other people, their locus of control is external, meaning
Locus of control is external.
they feel like, oh man, my life is this way because external things happened. People that are actually builders of other people, their locus of control is internal. Like, I'm in charge of what happens to me. The outcome is in my hands. People.
This man has said nothing.
If you want to make more,
Okay.
you got to be a walking, talking role model, because
What
you
the
might be helping someone else. If you want to make more money and you have a job today and you're like, man, I don't know how to make more money because I have a job, I'm busy. There's this thing that I do with my coaching clients and I call it their Friday night project. You might remember.
All your fucking people don't have any money because they paid $18,000 for you to waterboard them. That's why they have money problems. That's why they have money problems. We need to send Joe to one of these. I would whoop this guy's ass.
Remember it, where, hey, you've got a business or you got a job. If you want to create
My scrawny ass would break his nose for the 19th
a
time
new business,
in a fair and legitimate boxing excursion. Look at this guy's nose. He's just been punched too many times. He's been hit. This man is this is dark. This is just dark, man. This guy right here. This is dark. The guy right here is
business or another income stream.
The
on
mindset-
Friday nights, Saturdays,
another
and
income
Sundays.
stream.
Instead of going out and partying or sitting in front of the television watching your favorite sports team or whatever, dedicate that Friday night, part of Saturday, part of Sunday, because you also need family time and decompression time. I get it. Into that new income stream. And when you do,
It's
within
nothing.
6 months, man, people can start making $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000.
doing what?
a month
How? Doing what? Dedicating yourself to what?
On top
This
of
is
their current
nothing.
income. And today, for
This
a
guy
lot
is
of
saying
people,
nothing. Do you want to make more money? Do you want to have more disposable income? Get on a fucking budget, and if necessary, find another job or a job with a higher income if possible. Well, whatever. And that's it. That's it. That's the fucking secret. That's the secret. It's called being a responsible fucking adult and not paying $18,000 to have a guy waterboard you on the shore. Okay? Fucking, this guy's an asshole. This guy's an asshole, and he's taking advantage of people that have deep, 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 dark issues. Classic fucking piece of shit.
you got to be a walking, talking role model, because you might be helping someone else. Yeah, maybe you're not helping your cubicle buddy or your coworker or your business partner, but you might be helping people just by the way you carry yourself, the way you conduct life. And I think that's what oftentimes we forget, is we are still a walking, talking role model.
What about that person that is just not listening to it, not up for the help?
What's
You've
up,
done your
Danny?
due diligence. What do you do then?
With that person, you have to either edit or eliminate. You got to trim the fat. And if it's a family member, maybe you see them less, or you don't talk about the things that they don't get. And then the eliminating of trimming the fat, we are no longer congruent. I used to live that life. Now I don't. I tried help.
See, that wasn't that bad. Like, these guys, that's the thing, even with Andrew Tate, they'll say like the most insane a broken clock is still right twice a day. But even if you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Set a good example. Things that I was told when I was in kindergarten. That's what we're paying $18,000 for. That's the insight that this guy thought was so amazing that he probably a fake
You gotta be a walking
podcast. This is what he brings up on his show. He's like, clip that. Be an example for those around you. Try to be your best self. You need someone to tell you that. If you need someone to tell you that, $18,000 to have this guy beat the shit out of you, to try to make you into a man, that ain't gonna fix shit. Okay?
Would always get guys talking about the project. Oh, it's so expensive. This is just for rich, old white guys
Right.
who are millionaires and just regret never going into the military. But here you have a fucking 18-year-old that saved up for a year and a half because he knew he needed to do.
That is so fucking sad. That is so fucking sad. They took this 18-year-old child's money that could have been spent going to a trade school, money that could have been spent doing anything else, to go to have these old fucking it's like the classic joke. You sell a book for $10,000 that says how to make $10,000 quick. You only need to sell one book, right? But what's the book going to teach you? One page that says sell this book. What is this guy doing? What has this guy accomplished? And even if he is an accomplished person, go talk to your dad. Go to the local YMCA. Go get a fucking The job that you're working to pay the $18,000 to go to this fucking boot camp? Go talk to whoever's your boss at that. Anything would be better than paying $18,000 for the nothing that these people offer.
Would always get guys talking about the project. Oh, it's so expensive. This is just for rich,
just get beat up. Exactly, Danny. Just get beat up. Just come talk to Joe Schmo. All right? I'm a successful person, I think, right? I've accomplished things.
Guys who are millionaires and just regret never going into the military. But here you have a fucking 18-year-old that saved up for a year and a half because he knew he needed to do it. And I just saw on social media, just like the last couple of days, he just had his first $100,000 year, his first six-figure year at like 20 years old when he was
what a gangster.
Dead broke. He was doing like Uber Eats and all this other shit just to put money together to show up to the project. But then we'll have 35-year-old dudes saying, oh, this is just for rich old white dudes. This is not for the regular guy. But it's just fucking excuses.
I was going to say, you know what it is? When you want something bad enough, you find reasons to get it. When you decide that you don't want it bad enough, you find excuses why you won't.
These guys need to go work at a Harley Davidson dealership, sell motorcycles to old people. I had a guy, I went to a Harley dealership once, and it was the same vibe. This guy literally was sitting there like, you know, man, I love riding motorcycle, and I just love bikes so much that when I was your age, I got myself 2 jobs to afford the payments on the motorcycle. And then, like, show me the kid. Have the kid on your show, because right now you're just talking. You're just telling me that some 18-year-old kid paid $18,000 to come to your fucking boot camp and then made $100,000 in the prior 2 years. That's great. Okay, talking.
At one point, they're all lined up in the back of my gym outside, and we have outhouses for them, like those porta potties. And he's just fidgeting left and right, and we can't figure out what's going on. And along the wall of the building are these bushes, and he just goes running towards the bush.
They're grift. They're pieces of shit. They're scam artists. Here, what's this? This is exciting. Oh, they're playing. Oh, they're tackling each other hard with no equipment. I mean, whatever. That's like normal. Just go play football at the park. Go join a local football team. You don't need to pay $18,000 to do it covered in mud for a bunch of old people that took all your money. And you're going to perform better if you go to your local park and join an adult league. You know why? Because you're going to try to impress every one of the guys' girlfriends on the sidelines. You're going to find muscles that you haven't used in years. And you're going to pull them out of your ass because that new blonde girl that Johnny brought to watch everyone play, you like her. All right, so you're gonna deck Johnny. You're gonna find muscles that you haven't used since you were fucking 18 years old for one of these guys who's pushing like probably 40.
You can edit relationships or you can eliminate relationships. I've eliminated plenty of relationships by realizing that, hey, we were friends. We had shared thoughts, ideas, values.
Yeah, that's the thing. You gotta be careful. Because even Andrew Tate is like he's like the guy who made this really popular, right? He's like the alpha of alphas. He'll like say some insane shit, like he'll never trust getting in a car with a woman because women can't drive, and then he'll follow up with like, love is a beautiful thing. Love makes the world go around. There's like a playbook somewhere that I need to find that these guys read. Because they're just like they're just kids, salespeople. They're just salespeople. They're the Gary V's. Look at this.
1, 2, 3.
And why are they holding sledgehammers? Oh, or benching. Just pay me like $30. I'll spray you with a hose and make you do benching.
1, 2, 3.
This is so sad, man.
Those 3 dads who, whether it's the mom.
I think that's it. Just something I wanted to talk about. Just something quick that I found interesting. I have no clue why you would want to fucking do anything like this. This is insane to me, and I don't think it's that crazy of a statement to say that this is insane. It's just obviously very, very bizarre. I wouldn't be surprised if these people in these videos are paid actors. I just can't imagine the type. I mean, I can imagine the type of person that would want to do this. And it's a very, very dark thing to imagine. It's just sad that that person who pays the $18K to go do this, they have no one in their life to provide them with confidence. They have no structure at home. They have no support system. They have to go pay $18,000 to feel like they're a man. And I don't think it's, I think the term toxic masculinity has been used to death to the point where it no longer carries weight to it, in my personal opinion. But damn, is there not something going on here that's just so dark. So dark. Well, that was fun. How do we think? What do we think about that? $18,000 to get beat up and do some gay wrestling. You can join the military for free. Exactly. Has the daddy of the all alphas. Yeah, dude. LMFAO waterboarding almost. Exactly. I paid nearly 20 grand to get waterboarded. Yeah, dude. You could have went to trade school. Like, if these guys really cared about men, because I don't think this is a woman. Gentlemen, I'm seeing here on the screen in front of me. This is really about helping men. You can just post YouTube videos for free. I do it every single fucking day. So here's my advice to all the young men that may be watching this. Just I don't know. Life is very fucking complicating, right? So I think the best thing you can do is just take full advantage of the opportunities that you are given. And then the biggest one, honestly, is like, get on a fucking budget. Be financially responsible. Unfortunately, finances are a huge part of life, and that's it. Just take advantage of the opportunities that you're given. Try to come up with a game plan, and it's not easy. It takes years to figure out. Really, people never really figure it out, I don't think. But I think as you grow older, you learn to know yourself. Unless you're these people, they never get to know themselves. They're chasing some dream of a man that never existed. But as you get older, you get to know yourself better. You can set up plans that'll get you to happy places in life. I'm paying for the Joe tuition alpha camp. I'll do an alpha camp. And lifting weights is good. Go lift. I just got done lifting dumbbells. Like there's things to be learned here. But here's the problem too. Then you get guys like, hold on, we're gonna backtrack here a little bit. We're gonna go back to these freaking clowns.
All right,
you get the other side of the aisle. You get the Jake Doolittles. Can't believe this guy still has a career. You get the Ethan is online. Like, you get like these guys are insecure on the other end of the spectrum, where they're not trying to prove that they're men, but they're so insecure about their masculinity that they have to prove that the idea, the typical concept of what a man should be is just wrong. Because they can't achieve that goal. They're not even close to it. They couldn't do it if they fucking tried. At least they don't think so. So instead of going into this fucking $18,000 boot camp, their insecurities drive them to just prove that the boot camp is stupid and that the traditional idea of what a man is just ridiculous. And don't get me wrong, I don't think there has to be like an archetypal man that everybody has to strive to be. But also, like, I don't think there's confidence here. I think these people's attitudes towards this type of thing isn't coming from a good, genuine place. It's coming from a deep, dark level of insecurity. So yeah, you don't want to be this guy. You don't want to be the guy that pays $18,000 to go to the boot camp. Okay, just be a normal human being. Exercise, go to the fucking gym, touch grass once in a while, get your money in check. And that doesn't mean go hustle. That means just get yourself on a budget. Make sure that you're like using your time proficiently. Do what you got to do. Take advantage of the opportunities that you have in life. And if you have a problem with yourself in some way, shape, or form, you can correct that. Like, you can, like, if you really want a six-pack, then go to the gym, bro. And that's just an example. But yeah, you don't want to be Ethan is online. You don't want to be Jake Doolittle, but you also don't want to be the guy that pays $18,000 to prove that he's a man. All right. You just be a normal human being. All right. That looks out for others and can take care of yourself. And that's it. All right. Them to hit you. Yes, like that. You want them to come after you. Like, I'm actually gonna throw some. Oh God. Can I attack? I can't even attack. I'm not doing good. Oh God. If I could get the police to come after me, that would be epic. Hit me. Yes.